Let me tell you a weird story, something I personally experienced. It was the year 2010. It was a cold December night. I was on a train from Dhanbad to Ranchi. The atmosphere inside the train was quiet. Some people were sleeping while others stared out into the dark, empty fields. I was sitting in a corner seat listening to music on my headphones. Everything was fine until the train came to stop at some eerie small station. Station was empty, no soul seen there, even the noises made by usual station was also absent. That's when old tattered woman climbed up to my compartment. She looked straight at me, her cold and piercing gaze through eyes that said this train never deviates its route, but tonight it would be otherwise. For a moment I simply gazed at her dazed. Then I turned it aside and sat back into my seat thinking that she was some kind of crazed old woman. But the words stayed inside me like some sort of weird fear that cannot be dismissed. A little while after the train left the station, it suddenly stopped in the middle of nowhere. No warning, no reason for it to stop. All of us in the compartment looked at each other confused and scared. The conductor and driver checked everything but could not find any issues. Ahead of us was complete darkness. And then she came again. The same old woman. But this time she was different. Her face was pale as if all life had drained out of it, and her eyes glowed red. There was a chilling aura around her. Suddenly the train filled with a strange sound. Metallic clang like a ringing bell and ghostly whispers. An old woman said in a ghostly voice, "This train is cursed. Each year one soul goes off to be claimed by the spirit wandering this rail line. If you listen for its summons or say anything to it, you'll not leave." Everyone froze in fear. The lights dimmed and the scary sounds seemed to get louder. I was holding my breath with terror, too scared to move. And then, without any reason at all, the train moved forward and then started moving again. The sounds disappeared and everything went back to normal. But when we reached Ranchi station, the old woman was not there. Later I was informed through the locals that years before dozens of people had lost their lives in a very deplorable accident on the same route. Some say that woman was one of them. The accident cursed her to eternally roam the train. Now she was looking for her companion to take with her. Even now, whenever I think about that night, it sends shivers down my spine. So if ever you travel by that train at night, remember one thing: whenever an old woman speaks to you, never answer her, no matter what.